That'll be a lot of the conversation as they go through this season. For the moment, the conversation is King, and his first pass is way high and incomplete. Pressure was on. Elijah Cooks was the receiver in the neighborhood.
Couldn't tell. Did he hit his hand on that throw? He came down holding his thumb. And this is the one the quarterbacks just hate. So don't know which finger got it exactly there, but see what his grip looked like on you.
This was a hand, not the helmet, but easy to say when you're not the one in pain.
Yeah.
2nd and 10, gonna take a flip downfield. Receiver broke free for a moment. Washington looked back for the flag in case he wasn't getting one.
Casey Washington, yeah, he's just slipped on the play. They might have had this one. He had a little space out there, but as he came out of the double move, just slipped a little bit and was unable to keep his momentum going. And the ball's overthrown. It's so hard to time out those double moves. It's not, you throw go routes all the time, and you get that timing out, but you have to re-accelerate when you make that move, and that one's hard to time up.
3rd and 10 for King. And his throw is caught in traffic at the 47-yard line. Washington for the first down. Minute 35 and a pair of timeouts.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time. He's under control, doing the right thing.
Ball got marked at the 45. King's got some space here. Throw on the run is brought in by Miles Davis, who's in bounds. The clock will continue to run. Right back where we were at the end of the first half.
It's another time, though, that we're seeing Haynes King scramble to throw, not scramble to run. And that is different than what we saw a few times in college.
Final minute. An inside run here, gets some yardage with Davis to the 39-yard line. Panthers will take one of those 2 timeouts with 52 seconds remaining. Dave Canales and the Panthers go to Buffalo to see the new Highmark Stadium in their next preseason game. And they play Jacksonville and Houston to close it out.
Well, look at the ball coming out of his hands. It's got some zip to it. It really does. And when I saw him throw that 60-yarder, I was like, okay, this is a different argument now, right?
Walking through the shadows of a crowded room, hiding all the pieces of the silent gloom. Every smile I fake just to get along, living in a story where I don't belong. Is it destiny?
Horn slip, screen, Davis.
Done.
Really well done. Austin Keys brings them down. Panthers take their final timeout. 44 seconds to go. Arizona goes to Vegas, then plays Dallas and Green Bay on the road to wrap up their preseason. And any NFC West schedule is going to be hard, but man, play the Chargers in SoFi, the Seattle, Niners, Giants, Lions, Rams. Tough schedule.
You know, they don't have to make the playoffs to have a successful season.
Yeah.
You have to see something that sort of resembles, right, what Sean McVay would do or Mike Shanahan and Kyle Shanahan would do with their football teams. And at least so far, you feel like you did see some. I mean, it's one weekend, but it's not bad.
Carolina out of timeouts. 44 seconds to go. King for Washington. Hand fighting, nothing doing. Pass incomplete. Elijah Cope in coverage. If there's one positive in that schedule, the Cardinals play 5 of their last 6 at home, which is extremely rare. But they'll be in Arizona for most of the end of the season.
Well, you've got to do a lot of hanging with them in the early part of the schedule. This is fun here. 39 seconds to go. We've seen him on 3rd down. This time 3rd and whatever it is, 14, something like that. Does he have one more of those throws, or do we finally see him take off and really try to show off what he can do with his legs?
Oh, there he goes. He's got a ton of room as well. made the right call. King out of bounds. Knowing they were out of timeouts. Did everything right. 17-yard line. Good run, King. Good call, Chris.
You sign up for the magic. There you go. He's shown us that he can deliver the football in the passing game, but this is the secret pixie dust for this guy. He can make the biggest of plays in the biggest of moments, and that's why he was the ACC Player of the Year.
So now you've got 28 seconds and no timeouts. In the regular season, you think about the field goal will go to overtime after a few shots at the end zone. Take those shots here from the 17. King, nothing there. Joe Horn is in that area. It's Culp again on the coverage.
There's been some decent man-to-man coverage down the field in this one, too. We've seen some defensive plays, but now it really gets good. And you're looking around the huddle, and you probably don't really know anybody, and you haven't thrown more than a couple of passes to any of them, and you're going, all right, well, who wants the ball? And you're kind of looking now in the huddle to see whose eyes are right on you and who you can tell really wants the ball here.
Second down. King. It's caught as he inbounds. Yes, clock's running. They got to kill it. Got to kill it to have a chance. Scramble drill. 10 seconds. Getting lined up. Got to spike the ball. He checked to make sure everyone's set. Got it down with 6 seconds left. Panthers have it at the 5.
You got time for 2, but the first one's got to be really quick, and it's got to be in the end zone.
There is Horn with the catch, and Bryce Young, he's been in these situations. Spike it, spike it, spike it. And King not only got them there, but took that look back to make sure everybody was all set before he dumped it.
It'd be really tempting for another one of those bootleg plays here when you've got King on the edge with that kind of speed and the possibility of a two-way go. Throw it or run it.
King out quick in the corner, incomplete. Pass intended for Elijah Cooks. Leaves us 2 seconds left. And Canales will keep the offense out and take one shot to try to win the game here.
Yeah, not a bad call because you know that's the way you get 2 plays in.
Well, if you take the preseason and the regular season and all the way to the Super Bowl, there are 334 NFL games. Good omen to the season that game 1 comes down to the final snap.
It is indeed.
Why not, right? We've been waiting 179 days for this. Give us good ball. Here we go.
Soft box. Quarterback throw would have a chance.
Game on the line. King, he's going to step up. Pumps, runs, goal line. Is he in? Yes! Carolina wins! Haynes King! King of the night!
Look at him.
Whole team's out there mobbing him.
It's party time in Canton, Ohio. I tell you what, he pulled it out, didn't he? I mean, when he had to have it, take off and run. Let's go to your top skill. And he got it done. Completed great passes.
That's so cool.
Love it. Great night. Great night in Canton.
That is just a terrific start to season 107 of the National Football League. 48 more preseason games. We'll have the opener in Seattle. And then all the way through to the postseason. Haynes King gets his moment, kept his leg off the ground, broke the plane, in for the score. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it's your local news with Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark, Terry McCauley, our producer Rob Hyland, our director, Hall of Famer Drew Esikoff. Happy night for the Panthers. They win the Pro Football Hall of Fame game, 33-30. Mike Tirico, good night from Canton, and welcome back football. We missed you.